Music is not neutral. It feeds something. Every rhythm, every lyric, every repetition. The question is not, do you listen to music? The question is, what is your music feeding?
Okay, whatever you're listening to must be really good.
Oh, yo, what's up?
You've been vibing like that for 5 minutes straight. What is it?
The new Lil Z-Man track. It just dropped. This song is so lit.
Lil Z-Man? Who's that? And what's so lit about the song?
The beat, Rain. The beat is fire. Everybody's using the hook. Yicks, you dig? It's everywhere.
Why does that make you so into it? Because from what I can tell, it doesn't really build you or anyone else up.
Why are you always so serious about everything? It's just music. I'm just enjoying the vibe.
It's not just music, and it's not just a vibe. It's a seed.
What?
So, everything we hear plants something in our subconscious. And when the moment comes, whatever's been planted will speak. That's why YAH tells us to be careful about what we let into our minds. His word teaches us to focus on what's true, what's honest. What builds life is what gets into our minds settles into our hearts. And out of the heart, the mouth speaks. Anyway.
Whatever.
Hey, son. What you jamming so hard to?
It's Lil Z-Man.
Lil Z-Man? Oh, okay. Interesting.
You even know who that is, Dad?
Of course I do. It's all over the place.
That's what's up, Dad. I knew you'd get it.
Yeah, I'm familiar. But I gotta say, I'm a little surprised you're into that.
Really? Why are you surprised?
Because of the messaging. What that young man raps about glorifies things that don't build you, or YAH. It mostly reminds people of their pain and shared lived dysfunction. That's not YAH's will for his people.
But Dad, he's telling the truth. You Dig is the realest song right now.
Okay, son, I hear you. But what you're saying isn't entirely true. I'm not downplaying its relevance to a lot of people's shared experience. But the truth hits way harder than that track.
Dig speaks to pain, disrespect, anger, things that are real for people who've been marginalized.
YAH's word speaks to the truth of what he says about those the world calls nothing and treats as the least.
Aw, Dad. It's just music. It's a vibe. Why you gotta bring YAH into this?
Son, because YAH is in everything, and it matters. I get wanting to hear what feels familiar, what sounds good, but YAH commands us to guard our ears and our eyes. What we let through those gates eventually settles in our hearts. And that's where the real trouble begins.
So you telling me when you were younger, you didn't listen to music that was hot at the time?
No, son. I'm not saying that. So I listened to what everybody else was listening to. But over time, I realized some of that music was planting thoughts in me, shaping expressions that didn't align with YAH. It challenged what I knew deep down to be true. There came a point where it pulled me so far away from him that I thought I was too far gone to ever be right with him again.
Really, Dad? I never knew that.
Yeah, it's true. Those are the little foxes that spoil the vine. And as your father, it's my job to keep you from falling into pits I had to dig myself out of. I'm not trying to control you, son. I'm trying to protect you by sharing wisdom I wish someone had given me back then. Be careful what you invest so much time listening to, because that's what will be produced in your life.
Okay, Dad. I hear you. I'll think about it.
That's my son. That's all I ask. I love you. Have a good day at school.
Love you too, Dad.
Sometimes the loudest moments are the quiet ones. The walk between where you're coming from and where you're headed. Royal didn't say anything he didn't need to. He allowed wisdom to speak, even in silence. The words of his father lingered, not as a warning, but as an invitation to notice, to pause, to consider what it would cost to keep listening, allowing the noise of the world to drown out the voice of YAH.
Yo! He just dropped the diss track. Now this one harder than the last. Ride that diss track. Diss track is always live. Run the hook crazy. Diss track. Nah. This one harder than the last. Oh, the hook crazy.
Strength isn't always about saying no out loud. Sometimes it's about choosing quietly when no one is watching. He didn't reject the crowd. He just chose not to follow it. And in that small, unseen decision, something shifted. Because when you learn to walk away from what doesn't feed you, you discover there's so much more that YAH desires to give. That really does.
Yo, Royal, you heard that new diss track Lil Z-Man just dropped? Nah, I haven't. What? Bro, it's fire. Everybody been waiting on this drop. I don't know how you missed it. Here, I'll let you hear it. I'm good. You serious? Everybody's bumping this right now. I've just been real careful with what I listen to lately. I'm not really feeling all the extra these days.
Wow, Royal, I see you. That's growth. Okay, brother, I see you're really listening in our devotions. Elohim tells us in Romans 10:17, faith comes by hearing. So what are you listening to? Because whatever you keep hearing, you'll start believing. And whatever you keep believing, you'll eventually become.
Every sound and every word plants a seed. Some sounds lift your spirit. Some words strengthen your faith. But other words and sounds can slowly pull your heart away from Yahuwah without you even noticing it. That's why we guard our ears. That's why we guard our minds. That's why we guard our peace. Because not every beat and not every word is meant to enter your gates.
Y'all always doing too much. Everybody vibing to this right now.
Well, if everybody's doing it, then that ain't it.
What you listen to today is shaping who you'll become tomorrow. Choose wisely.